Money FM 89.3. Best of Friday Night Live. Friday Night Fibbing.
All right, welcome back to Money FM 89.3. You're here with me, Dan Ko, and Neil Humphreys on the Friday Night Live. And it is time for that hour, Friday Night Fibbing, Neil. And this week, I'm going to get you. I'm going to make sure I even out the scores, and you're going to regret it.
It's called The Neil Humphreys is Leading Friday Night Fibbing.
That's I thought I was leading.
That's the full title. Right, I'm winning 8-7, so come on.
Yes.
You know what to do, folks, by now.
Yep.
One of us tells a story, and the other one, with the help of you, has to guess whether it's the truth or Friday Night Fibbing. This time, it's over to Dan Cole.
That's right. All right, so I'm going to kick things off really quickly because we're a little bit short on time. So, Neil, this is my story.
Yep.
It's a bit of an embarrassing one, I must say. But you know what? For the win, I shall take it. Neil, there was a time when I was about 5 years old. I was traveling to Thailand with my family as usual. It's the yearly affair that we have, to go back.
Every story is you go to Thailand.
Of course, that's where the wildest stories come from.
Yeah.
So we were heading back, and we were at the Thai airport. I think it's Suvarnabhumi Airport. We were waiting for the plane, and I had to use the toilet really bad. Okay? Apologies for those of you who are having your meals now. So then my cousin decided to tag along with me because I was about like 5, just a young chap and easily spooked by a lot of things. So I walked into the toilet, did my business, blah, blah, blah. And then my cousin decided to scare me and run out. And he said, "Ooh, there's a ghost beside you." And that was while I was doing my business. I panicked. I ran out. Got back to my parents, they were like, "Oh, okay, you're safe, everything is good." And I was like almost on the verge of tears, right? Because I'm easily spooked out as a kid. 5 minutes later, they smelled something. They were like, "This is a foul smell. What's going on?" Turns out, little boy Dan saw his pants.
Oh, lovely. So, right, here we go. So you're doing your business.
Yeah.
Your cousin. Yeah. How old are you?
I was about 5. My cousin was about 4 or 5 years older than I was.
And this is in a public toilet?
This was in the public toilet.
At the Bangkok airport?
Yeah.
Okay. He runs in, says there's a ghost.
I'm not going to go through the details.
No, I get that.
So, he runs. And he was done first,
and so you just jump up and run out.
So he was rushing, I was taking some time. He finished a lot quicker than I did. So he was washing his hands.
Right.
And just as I was about to be done with whatever I had to do, he said, "Dad, there's a ghost beside you." He ran out. I was the only one in that toilet. And by the way, for the record, that place looked really, really spooky because it was at night. And there was half of the lights that were not turned on.
Got it.
So I got spooked out. I ran out. My pants did feel a little heavy
Got it.
on the way out, but I didn't think much about it until the smell came in.
So you basically ran out without thinking, without cleaning yourself properly.
It was a number 1 that became a number 2.
We got it. All right.
Okay.
Right, folks.
Okay.
What do you think? WhatsApp 88550893. I need questions.
What do you think? What do you think?
Questions.
It's
I
true.
need questions. Okay, fine.
Okay.
All right. What did you? Firstly, what did your wonderful father say? Oh, no. Yes, let's start there.
So this week, all right, it's not about my father. It's more about my mother.
Okay, what did your mother say?
Well, she scolded me, of course.
So without getting technical, people may be eating.
Oh, of course, yeah. So
she smelled something.
Smelled something, I was there with my family. It was a huge trip. I mean, my aunts were there as well. And, my sisters and all of them were there. So all of them smelled bad. And my mom, she came over to me, all right? And then she looked at me. She was like, "Why didn't you confess?" And then she slapped my arm, pulled me to the toilet, and then she helped me to clean up after myself. That was it.
Okay. Did your cousin often prank you, or was this a one-off?
Yeah, he often pranks me. He's quite a prankster himself, I must say. Even up to today, he's quite a funny guy. He likes to make jokes every now and then. He's the funny one in the family, I must say. Yeah.
All right. So
what are you thinking, Neil?
My thinking is, at first I thought it was straight away a flat no. I thought it was Friday Night Fibbing.
Yeah.
But then my other side of my brain says, no, when it comes to Dad and Thailand, with him, it's like the Hangover movies. Whatever happens in Bangkok stays in Bangkok.
I'm slowly, just revealing my secrets from Thailand. So
this is turning into like a Hangover-style therapy session.
We're just getting started, Neil.
So it could be true, right? Not surprisingly, many comments come in.
All right, bring it on, people. Come. Questions, fire away. Yeah.
Neil says, I listened to him carefully and I sensed something.
Okay.
Yes, but what, James? I need a little bit more than that.
So what do you sense? Do you sense a lie or do you sense the truth?
What do your spidey, tingly senses tell you?
You know, it took me really long to think about whether I should talk about this story because I know it can be a little bit hard to say. But you know what? No shame, Neil. It's the truth. That's the way I am.
Fuji says, Dan!
Yes. Yeah.
Exclamation mark.
Yes.
You never do your homework for this segment today, is it?
Why?
That's such a poor fib. Oh my G, OMG-ish. Ha ha ha.
You know, that's the thing about Fuji. Like,
easy win for you today, Neil.
Fujiwara does this thing where like...
It's like a double bluff.
Yeah, you know, I think really hard about this. I thought really hard about the story because the day that, you know, we were talking about the movies, I was like stressed, you know. I got to get this right. So I've been thinking really hard about something that might throw you off, and this is it, Neil. It's the truth.
I'm not going into that.
Neil, like,
right,
really,
let me ask it right. Yeah, so, did you have a change of clothes?
No, I didn't. So luckily, it didn't go to the extent where my pants got affected. So I had to throw away the underwear.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was still fairly clean.
You're still a little boy, yeah?
I'm still a little boy, you know.
So
boys make mistakes.
You just had your shorts on. You didn't have any
I just
underwear.
I just went
And
commando.
then did you get on the plane, Commando?
Yeah, I did,
So you're departing. You're departing.
We were waiting to be to depart to Singapore.
Wait, so you went commando on a 2-hour flight or whatever it is to Singapore, back to Singapore.
Yeah, I mean, because we had a check-in luggage, right? And then, like, there was literally no way for me to get my other spare clothes, right? So we thought to ourselves, and my mom thought about it. She was like, you know what, there's no way I'm going to miss, I'm going to pay another, like, I don't know, $80 to $100 just to fly you back. Or miss a flight and fly you back again.
Of course.
So, the only wise choice was just to...
You see, now it's plausible. It is plausible. It's a logical story.
It is very logical.
You're the right age, it could have happened. It's the sort of thing cheeky cousins do.
Of course.
She wouldn't have been able to replace your underwear at that moment.
Yeah.
Your luggage is already stored.
Of course.
In the plane.
Yeah.
See, now I've got... Okay. Oh, hang on, we've got very different answers.
Okay.
Neil, I'm leaning towards the truth.
Yeah, who's this?
That is James.
It is true, James.
And then we've got one.
You know me well, James.
We've got one from, I don't know who this is.
Yeah?
It just says Corinthians. I don't know what your names is. If you tell us your name.
Okay, what does that person say?
But it says, Dan, it's not true.
Why is it not true? I mean, every boy soiled his pants at a point of their life.
Caps.
Yeah, when was the last time you saw your pants? The last one that you remembered?
Oh, about a week ago.
I see the old age is catching up, Neil.
Yeah, a long time.
I know what to get you for your birthday.
Believe me, there are some stories I just cannot tell.
Oh, boy.
Right,
yeah.
Okay. So, airport, 5 years old, Bangkok.
We've got time, don't worry, Neil.
Cousin makes you jump. Cousin makes you jump.
He made me jump, so...
Is your father there on this trip?
My father was there, but, when it comes to, cleanliness like this, he leaves my mom to handle, because he had to handle a lot of the logistics,
Okay,
right?
this reminds me a little bit. Now you're reminding me of little cute Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone.
Oh, it's a little bit like that,
Because I tell you why.
Yeah.
The thing about those Home Alone films is he's always being pranked by his horrible big brother who's called Buzz.
Yeah.
And he's the one who gets scolded, right?
Yeah.
And this reminds me
No, but I got scolded instead.
Exactly. But you haven't done anything wrong.
No, I haven't.
Did your cousin get scolded?
No, he's just laughed himself away. So
now I'm leaning towards false, you see. Because
no, it's the truth.
I can't believe that. Did you explain what happened?
Yes, I did explain what happened, but I was crying half the time because it felt so uncomfortable,
it's not
right?
Your fault, what?
And I was really sad because I was wearing my favorite Power Rangers set. It was the Power Rangers shirt and the pants. Yeah. And those were like the pair of clothes that I think I wore them almost every single day. So
look, your mum
I had to throw the pants away. I was really upset, man.
I understand.
Yeah.
Mum is a sweet lady.
She's a sweetheart, yeah.
Your cousin has unfairly, meanly, cruelly pranked you.
I always tell him about it every single Chinese New Year.
And you tell your mother this, and she doesn't have any sympathy for you?
No, she's like, why did you do that? Don't do that again. That's dirty.
And was his parents on this flight?
No, he wasn't.
Well, who was looking after him?
My aunts,
Yeah,
but his mom, because back then his mom was like, handling a restaurant back in Singapore.
Okay. So he was with
different aunts and uncles. So he was in good hands, yeah. So my family tends to, we make like this big trips with the cousins every now and then.
That makes me lean towards the truth a bit.
Yeah,
all right, last chance, folks. Quick, tell me, is it true or is it a fib? I need your answers, then I'll make a decision. WhatsApp 88550.
Final few questions, Neil. What are you thinking now? Tell me.
My initial reaction was it's false.
Okay.
But when I thought about it, yes, you've got a very prankstery family and you're a cheeky chappy and your cousin could have possibly done that. Even though it sounds a little bit like Home Alone, you sound a little bit like Kevin McAllister.
Yeah.
And he's the horrible big brothery, cousin-y Buzz character.
It's true.
And he's not getting scolded and you're getting... That's the part I don't buy.
Why?
Because, look, your mother seems a nice lady.
She is.
If you'd explained this to her, yes, she'd have been annoyed that you've ruined your underwear, but it clearly wasn't your fault.
It was my fault because, like, I should have had better self-control. And, like, I'm a 6-year-old kid. And, like, I shouldn't be scared about something as...
If you were 15, it would be a bit
like
different.
A ghost, if I were 15,
right, last answers, folks. Yes or no? Is he telling the truth or is it a lie?
Okay,
Fuji Ren says it's definitely a lie.
Okay.
Corinthians says it's definitely a lie.
Okay.
James says it's possibly true.
Okay.
I am going to go with final answer.
All right.
Only because I know this is because I'm giving your mother the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Because I'm putting faith in your mother.
Don't put this on anyone in the story. This is on your own conscience, okay?
I'm just saying.
Okay. Don't twist the narrative.
Right? Just saying.
Just what you think,
I think because of your mother's reaction.
It's true.
I think this week it's Friday Night Fibbing.
Okay.
Okay.
Neil thinks
don't lie.
It's Friday Night Fibbing. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the answer. So back then when I was 5.
Don't lie.
And I was waiting for the airplane. We had a good 1 hour before our flight, right? And I had to use the toilet really bad. And I think I had something really bad the day before. And we didn't really have time to use the toilet in the hotel room, of course. So I told my parents, you know what? I think I'm going to use the toilet. And my cousin was like, oh, I'll join you. So we went in there. The lights were censored, right? So, but half of it was turned off. As I was doing my business, he screamed, "Ghost beside you!" I soiled my pants. I ran outside. I got scolded by my mom, and you just got fibbed, Neil.
So it's the truth or it's a fib?
It is the truth.
Oh my word! Dad's mother. Come
and
on.
I did get scolded for it, unfortunately.
If you're listening to this, Dad's mother, I gotta say,
Tiger mom parenting.
A little disappointed. Just a little bit. Oh, he's got me.
You know what? A small little loss. It's a shameful loss for greater good. The score is even, Neil. 8 or in your face.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.